you.
My
Thank
name is
you.
Vivian Rich.
Thank
I
you.
guide ambitious women to live richer with ease by discovering the freedom to be, family to love, and finances to enjoy and share. I also happen to be a proclaimed outstanding leader by a Florida senator. Now let's get into it.
It's a great day to be rich. Say it with me. It's a great day to be rich. Say it one more time to lock it in. It is a great day to be rich. Realize I am consciousness happening. Rich friend, we are in week 4 of July. Can you believe it? We've made it to this point here. And guess what we are talking about today? Living the evidence. We've had a lot of life happening this month here. But guess what? We get to live the evidence every single day and every single moment. And the evidence and what we're talking about today is what changed when you stopped controlling and start leading. What changed when you stop controlling and start leading? At the start of this month, I ask you to notice your grip. You know, the thing you hold on to, the thing that you're controlling so much and you didn't even realize you were doing it. What is it that's stressing you? Well, today I want to show you what happens when a rich friend finally lets go of it, okay? Miracles happen. So, as I want to share with you, a member of our community, she took her family on vacation this year. This was her family vacation she has not had in 13 years. Some of you may actually can identify with this here. 13 years of building, of holding it together, of believing she could not step away. She told me she's being intentional now. She's making joyful memories with her children on purpose. And that's what life is about: the freedom to be, the family to love, the finances to enjoy and share, all at the same time, rich friend. And so she also said that it all started after she heard me talk about the velvet still. Some of you may have heard the story before about the season that I was referred to as velvet still. In that, because I missed my children's childhood for a season, and that I was a certain way and I was hard on the inside, but soft and smooth on the outside. I was callous. I was not present. I was going through the motions, I was checking the boxes, doing the things that look right, the things that I'm supposed to do. However, I was not present. And after hearing that story and hearing how it impacted my family dynamics and the opportunity that I currently have had to rebuild those years and restore those years. But she said she didn't want to do that. She didn't want to do that. She heard, that she had an opportunity to make a decision now rather than later and to try to correct. Okay. Then she said she would not spend another 13 years trying to prove her business needed her grip to survive. A lot of times we start these businesses and we think that if it's to be, it's up to me and I got to hold it and I got to be the one to do it all. Not necessarily so. This is not a hypothetical situation. This is a woman who heard a teaching and she lived it in the same month. And this is what happens in the rich society. This is what people do. The evidence comes fast. It's like we hear it, we take action, and we get to moving on these things quickly. Okay. And this is what it looks like. This is what evidence looks like. It's not a bigger number. It was her on the beach with her family for the first time in 13 years. Do you know what that legacy looks like now in her family and in her household now? Do you know what kind of legacy she's leaving? Are you aware? Now her children will have memories of being with her on the beach. They will know their mother as opposed to knowing a business owner. There's two different things. There's a business owner and then there's a mother. And a lot of times, especially as a single mother, we get caught into thinking that we have to first be the provider and we'll get around to being a mother. It doesn't work that way. That's how we lose touch with who we are. In actuality, what's happening, it's not so much as a detriment to our family or a detriment to our legacy, it's a detriment to us. We're dying inside slowly because we're not circulating. We're not living a full life. We're not feeling alive and being present. And so we are actually just walking around, quote unquote, as I've shared with some others, walking dead. You know, you've seen the movie, you've saw the series and everything. But there are many people that are doing that. And Richmond, I want to invite you. I want to invite you to live richer with ease. It's possible. You can do it. Absolutely. You can do it. And also, we get to live differently by choice, okay? I want you to think about this past month here. Name one specific thing that happened this month that would not have happened if you were still leading by control. If you were still leading by control, what is one thing that would not have happened? Because now you've discovered that you can actually release the reins and allow the spirit to pour in and allow your systems to work for you. All right. What boundary did you hold? Did you take a nap for the first time? I know I have been taking my naps for years. Okay. Did you take a trip? Or did you finally book a trip this year? Now that you realize that your business, you can release the grip and so that you can allow more to come in and go out. Okay. I want you to know this here, that whatever it is, that's called evidence. That's evidence of living richer with ease. That's evidence of releasing the control. For myself, it was actually me choosing this month here that I actually get to just totally shut down a whole week, one complete week in the middle of the month, as opposed to a weekend, a whole week, just to take time and nurture myself and allow myself to be held. See, that's what living richer with ease is. That's what your systems look like. That's what creating a business look like that runs with or without you. That's what life is supposed to be like. Because could you imagine if you were always counting the breaths and it's like, okay, all right, it's time for me to breathe. 7 seconds went by. Let me breathe again. 6 seconds. I got to breathe. No, that's control. We want you to live life like you breathe. Yes, there are structures in place. There has to be structures in place, as there is with the creation of this whole planet. There are structures in place. And those structures allow for order to happen, which we talked about in a previous month in the Journal, The Journey, with the Journal Journey guidebook, which you all know you can get copies of that there, of this guidebook here. It's available for you in the descriptions of this video. So you can grab a copy so that you can actually start to lead your life from consciousness as opposed to from control. And I mean, as a result of me also leading that way, I was able to actually implement and start putting those systems in place that I utilize with Empowered AI. The support of Empowered AI has helped me to put systems in place so that I can take that full week off. Okay. I can enjoy take time to rejuvenate. And I want that for you, rich friend, to be able to take time for yourself, to invest in yourself, to actually show some self-love, not so much as self-care. We're really good on that, ladies. We are top tier on self-care. Let's focus on some self-love with replenishing ourselves, as well as setting up systems that support us so that we're not always the one touching it. Someone once shared with me many, many years ago, it said, if you have to touch every dollar before you make it, if you have to touch every dollar that you make, then you're going to always be poor. I was like, whoa. He said, if you have to touch every dollar that you make, you will always be poor. Now, he was saying, I, of course, of the years, I took that information literally and put in systems to build a business, to build my life. In fact, my life runs on systems. There are certain things that I've learned that really flow for me. And I hope that you have learned some of those things as well. Put some systems in place, especially inside the Journal, The Journey guidebook, we do break down different systems to help you live richer with ease. Systems for your life, systems for your business, systems for your beingness, for helping you enjoy the freedom to be, the family to love, the finances to enjoy and share with ease. These systems are in place and help you with doing these things so that you're always present. You have the option to choose at any given moment how your life is going to look richer and with ease. This is week 4 of of July's guidebook, and living the evidence is what we do in week 4. August is magnetic marketing, and it's waiting for you. It's already waiting for you. You can come in and this month here and close out this month with us and open up next month on the same way, from consciousness, not control. We move from consciousness, not control. When we move from consciousness, that means awareness, awareness of being. When we move from that, then we're actually able to be, do, and have what we want with grace and with ease. That's what we call living richer with ease. I thank you so much for being here. And I am Vivian Rich. I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we inspire ambitious women like yourself to align with your heart, expand your mind to create a lifestyle you love as you build wealth through business with ease. It is a great day to be rich.